the warm-up routine they do together. A routine that's more than just routine. Before every show, every fan meeting, every interview, every performance, there's a moment that belongs only to Freen and Becky. Small ritual, simple, unscripted, but deeply meaningful. To outsiders, it looks like just a warm-up routine. Few stretches, shared movements, soft laughs. But to those who know them well, fans, staff, even casual observers, it's one of the clearest windows into their relationship. Because in that tiny sliver of time before the spotlight hits, you see something raw, something tender, something natural. Partnership built on comfort. A connection built on trust. A bond built over years of working side by side. Their warm-up isn't just physical. It's emotional. It's how they prepare their hearts, as much as their bodies. How it started. A simple gesture. The routine didn't begin as something intentional. During early gap rehearsals, Becky used to get nervous. She would pace, shake her hands, or fidget with her sleeves. Freen noticed, she always noticed. And one day, she stepped in front of Becky, held out her hands and said, "Follow my breathing." It was just a grounding exercise. Inhales, exhales, low, steady. But Becky mirrored her so perfectly that it became something they repeated. Every time nerves appeared, every time tension rose, Freen would quietly guide, and Becky would willingly follow. It wasn't planned. It wasn't taught. It was instinct. The beginning of a routine that would grow into something the fans would eventually adore. The hand-to-hand stretches. Most of their warm-up involves simple partner stretches. But the significance is in the details. Freen always reaches for Becky first. Becky always steps closer without hesitation. They lock hands, a gentle but steady grip, and lean back, stretching their arms together. Anyone watching can see the trust in that moment. A one wrong move and they lose balance. A one careless shift and the stretch collapses. But it never happens. 'Cause they move in sync. They've done it so many times. Their bodies know each other's rhythm like a language. The staff has said it many times. They warm up like people who've danced together for years. Because that's what they are. A duo whose bond shows even in the smallest motions. The shoulder check. This part is fans' favorite. A small but intimate habit. After stretching, Freen always rolls Becky's shoulders for her. Always. She stands behind Becky, places her hands carefully on her shoulders, and gently pushes upward to release tension. Becky closes her eyes every time. It's automatic now, as if her body trusts Freen's touch completely. And when Becky is done, she turns around and does the same for Freen. The way Becky's hands rest on Freen's shoulders, soft but steady, shows a different kind of closeness. Not protective like Freen's. Supportive, affectionate, balanced. That reciprocity is what fans love. Freen takes care of Becky. Becky takes care of Freen. That's the heart of their dynamic. The little habits only they share. Over time, their warm-up routine has gathered small, personal rituals. A Becky taps Freen's arm twice when she's ready. A Freen squeezes Becky's hand once to reassure her. They always exchange a quick smile before the final warm-up. Becky sometimes copies Freen's goofy stretches, making her laugh. Freen adjusts Becky's posture with a gentle touch on her back. They both do the same silly wrist shake at the same time, unintentionally. Fans who attend events often say, "You can tell they've done this 1,000 times." It's a routine built on familiarity. The kind only two people truly connected can form. Emotional warm-up. They're quiet talks. But the warm-up isn't just physical. Sometimes as they stretch, they talk quietly. Soft words no mic ever picks up. Becky calming her nerves. "Do you think we'll do well?" Freen steady as ever. "We always do." Or Becky teasing. "Don't be too serious." Freen smiling. "I'm not. You're just dramatic." These little exchanges set the mood before the cameras roll. Their warm-up becomes a safe space. A bubble that protects them from the noise outside. And every once in a while, they simply look at each other with no words at all. Because sometimes silence is part of the routine too. Right before going on stage, there's one moment fans always find heartbreaking and beautiful. Just before they step out, they turn toward each other and do one last grounding ritual. They hold hands for just a second, not long enough to be obvious, not long enough for cameras to catch easily, but long enough to say, "I'm here. We've got this. We go in together." Then Becky takes a breath. Free nods once, and they walk out in perfect sync. Every single what their routine says about them. Their warm-up is more than just preparation for a performance. It reveals everything about who they are together. Trust, comfort, instinct, understanding, mutual care, emotional alignment. It shows a bond deep enough to create rituals without intending to. A closeness strong enough that their bodies move as one. A connection so natural it spills into even the smallest habits. To fans, their warm-up routine is a hidden love language. Subtle, consistent, genuine. To them it's just normal. Because when a bond is real, you don't have to label your rituals. They just happen. A routine that feels like home. Every show, every event, every interview. No matter how loud the world gets, no matter how bright the lights become, there is always a quiet moment where Freen and Becky return to each other. Where they warm up not just their bodies, but their trust, their connection, their understanding. Their routine is simple, but the feeling behind it isn't. It's comfort. It's familiarity. It's partnership. It's something warm, steady, and unspoken. And maybe that's why fans love watching them so much. Because in those few minutes before the stage lights rise, you see two people who feel like home to each other.